policy will bill everything that comes from this ad account from the day you sync. So if, let's say, you're syncing today, but your campaign is running right now, you just want to use it for December, we still have to pay from now until December. So we always say just link it a couple of days before you go live. And the fees, it's 1.75 of your media spend. So anything that you spend on the platform on 4C, you times that by 1.75, and that's the fee we need to pay them. But that's a global fee only for Google. Do you guys work on other clients than Google or just Google?
YouTube campaign, YouTube Red, actually.
Okay, so YouTube Red is okay, Google. So just Google for now.
Okay.
The client. Okay, so it's 1.75% for the fees, but that's just for Google. So if you have other clients, it will probably be different. So for us, when we have like DAZN or other clients, it's like 2%, but Google have a kind of like a preferential fee. So that's the fee. Actually, that's a good idea. That's a good point, because I should probably speak to my finance to see how you in your office will have to deal with invoicing. If the invoices will be sent to you guys or will be sent to us centrally, and that we will have to pay them. I just have to check. So that's actually a good point. So I'll follow up on that. I would assume, but I don't like assuming, I would assume that will come to you, but I will definitely confirm. Yeah. And I will also confirm if you guys have the Essence entity or the Group M entity in Korea. When you set up your campaign for Facebook, do you use the Group M business manager, or do you use your own business manager, the Group M? Okay. Okay, so that's something for me to double check as well, because I think ultimately we'll have to move, or at least recreate all the ad accounts to the Essence business manager. We don't have to do it now because and that's a lot of work. But when we do it for Q1, for example, we can just start the new year in the new business manager. But I will definitely check. So you are currently using Group M. And let me check with finance. Okay. Perfect. Okay, that's good. How many campaigns do you guys currently run right now?
Monthly,
Yes.
Maybe two or.
No, how many campaigns did you run? YouTube Red, Play, GSA?
Actually, in Google Play, there are several campaigns running the same time. So 2 or 3 campaigns are running by every month.
Okay, so Google Play. Can I show you my screen? So just show you something. So now we are from the same family. I can show you and disclose all my documents to you that I have been creating. So sorry, it's a bit slow. Okay, let me show you. Okay, can you see my screen? Nice. Okay, so I have a doc that I created when I joined the Singapore office. It's the same doc that I created when I was in EMEA. So basically, this doc kind of sums up every campaign that we are running currently. So for example, if I look at Q4, these are all the campaigns that are running on Facebook. So I have a campaign tracker for each of the platforms. So here, for example, on Facebook, the team will input their campaign line, and they say, okay, so for, let's say, Pixo in Australia, it's a brand campaign we're currently planning. I'm not sure yet of the budget, so they just put that. But for example, for Japan, for like digital garage, so it's kind of like a learning online. It's a DR campaign only on Facebook, and it's live. And basically, this doc is pretty good because everybody here puts the test, for example, that they are currently running, because like because we're in so many different offices in APAC. Sometimes it's really hard for people to know what the other teams are doing, which tests you're running, and that way it kind of like avoids duplication of work. Because sometimes some team tell me, "Oh, Kim, I have this idea. I want to do this," and I'm like, "Oh, actually, this team is also working on it." So either I tell them you should do it so that we kind of reinforce the test and make sure that you are also testing this and this market is also testing this. Or sometimes they say, "Oh yeah, I have this amazing test idea," and I'm like, "Well, it's already been tested and it doesn't work," so that you can focus on another test, for example. And you can see everything, so it's very transparent. So we managed to also work from Q1, so you can also look at everything that we run on Q1, Q2, Q3, and also Q4. So I guess hopefully, if I share this doc with you, you'll probably be able to fill this in for me. Okay, I can see nodding. Yes. Okay. I also have this the same document, but for Twitter. So for Twitter, it's exactly the same, slightly different in terms of format, but it will be the same. So again, you can see who's doing what, and sometimes, for example, if you know, okay, this team is also doing YouTube Red, and I want to know how they approached it, how, what's their strategy, what's their testing method, how they implemented the campaign in the actual platform. Sometimes, like the team would do it before you. So if you do it after, at least it's kind of like being more efficient. You don't have to go through the same pain as they went, for example. So you can just say, okay, well, I know for YouTube Red, who's running it, and then you look at it. Wait, you look at this, you're like, oh, okay, so Patricia, Charmaine, Jeanette, running this. I'm gonna drop them an email and ask them, oh, I know you're working on Google Home. You share with me your learnings and stuff like that. It's a good document, just to kind of keep track of all your campaigns. Would that be helpful for you guys?
Sure.
Okay, and I can also share with you like some like different docs that you have. How do you guys track your campaigns right now? Do you have like some sort of tracker? Or... Okay, but in terms of how do you keep track of all your campaigns that are currently happening? Do you have a sheet where everything is laid down, like something similar that I just showed you? Or? Okay, so I can start sharing with you the documents, and then when you guys put a line in the planning stage, for example, I can definitely help. So the way it works here, the team say, "Hey Kim, we have a new brief. Uh, let's sit down." So I sit down with you guys. I understand what's the objective, who's the audience, what you're trying to achieve, and then we can kind of like brainstorm, and then we'll kind of take it on board and then come back and use like a proposal, for example. Okay, so let me know if you have any other questions. I haven't spoken to everyone on the call, but I guess I will get to know you more when we work on the different projects. What kind of? So it depends on the objective. So if it's the R, for example, we'll use carousel, we'll use the link ad. If it's a brand campaign, we'll probably ask the client to give us a video. So either vertical, square, or horizontal. But we also use Canvas if we can. Sometimes we do use carousel for brands when it is about feature awareness. If let's say like an app and we want to show the different sides of the app. So it really depends. Yeah, the team here have been using some of the carousel as well. So if you want any kind of